I don't think so. I felt it a little bit at George Mason. You know, when we had both of those trips took a little bit longer because of travel to get there and to get back. And as we left for George Mason after being home for just a couple days, and it felt like we were a little bit tired there. We didn't play tired, but felt like we were a little bit tired. But the trip to St. Thomas was great. We had plenty of opportunities, played 3 good teams, but had a lot of opportunities for the guys to spend some time together and get some rest. And getting back and not having played this past weekend, that really helped our team. I feel like we've got a team now that's fresh again. And, you know, we're traveling twice again this week, but they're a little bit shorter trips. You know, won't take quite the same from a travel standpoint in terms of being gone. So I don't feel like it's impacted our team at this point.
Is there anything you learned about your team down on that trip that you didn't know about them going into it?
You know, one of the things that I really liked on the trip, you know, Nate obviously, you know, he played very well, and that helped our team. But I think as some of the younger guys gain some experience and begin to play better and begin to play with more confidence, that lessens the load a little bit on Seth and Dion and, you know, a couple of the older guys. And it felt like that mix was starting to happen. Nate obviously was a big part of that. But I think Jeremy Morgan against LaSalle, Jeremy hadn't played that well for 2 or 3 games, but he came out and made his first 2 threes, and he played better against LaSalle. Nate had a big game against LaSalle. You know, the more Wes plays, the more comfortable he's going to get, the more things we're going to find with him to be able to do with our offense. You know, Wes is doing a lot of things right now. He's rebounding the ball. He's got, his assist numbers are good. He gets his hands on the ball a lot in terms of deflections or steals. So he's played very well in a lot of areas. He hasn't scored yet for us. You know, some of that started to happen on the trip, and I like that for this team. I think we've got a lot of depth that hasn't shown up yet. It started to a little bit on the trip, and as we go, I think that depth will show up more and more. As that does, like I said, that'll take a little bit off of Seth and off of Dion, and you know, those 2 guys have played well. And as these guys gain experience, I think Seth and Dion will play even better as the younger guys, you know, start to play a little bit better as well.